B-Rad here, Buzz TV. We're at Sennheiser. I'm with Brian. Now, you know why we're here, because we exclusively use all of their products, our mics, our front of house feeds, but we're looking for the real fun new stuff. I hear the DJ headphones are it. So Brian, let's just get right into it.
All right, so this year we are introducing our all new family line of DJ headphones. These are the HD series. We have 3 different models. The HD6 Mix, which is a 150 ohm impedance, really mixing headphone, great reference quality, and you're going to be using that for in-house stereo, mixing, studio, things like that. Now, if you're a live DJ and touring, you're going to want to step it up a little bit to our HD7 or HD8 headphones. These have a little bit more robust build. They're racketing, so you can have the one-ear approach or both ears as well, and they can fit easily in your bag. The HD8 has some nice metal accents, as you can see on it. The HD7 and 8 are both 95 ohm. The reason we went for the higher ohm impedance is that way you can easily integrate these into your DJ system. You're getting a lot more power into the headphones, so you're going to get a much clearer, crisper sound, more robust bass frequency response with that nice crisp sound that Sennheisers are known for.
And when are we looking at these being on market?
These actually should be hitting stores in the next couple of months. So you can find more information on them at SennheiserUSA.com.
And do we have a price point by any chance?
At this point we do. Off the top of my head, I do not have the price points at this time.
But I say you go to the website, all the info is going to be there. We love the stuff. Brian, I really appreciate that, because again, this is the newest stuff they have. You know about their other gear, you know about our gear. Again, links right down here. Sennheiser, we're going to check them out because we're always in the, looking for the best stuff. And again, I do a lot of studio mixing, so I might be picking up the 7s there.
Sounds good.
Hey, we're out of here. Brian, B-Rad, Sennheiser, we're off. Thanks, you guys. B-Rad here, Buzz TV. I'm with Scott, and I'm over here at the Cabro. Now, this is something new for me, just because I like to learn new things. I am a guitar player, but since I use a guitar synth, I'm always putting some kind of horns in my stuff. So tell me what new products they have, and actually teach me some things about the horns themselves.
Well, what makes this unique is the carbon fiber composition, the unique bell, still uses a brass housing, but it's got a character all its own. I mean, this horn is bright when it needs to be bright, it's soft when it needs to be soft, and like you, I'm a bass player primarily who also plays trumpet. So, when I'm putting down horn lines, I want a horn that's easy to play, easy to blow through, and delivers that sound. Delivers that sound that allows you to layer harmonies, and it's a great horn to play in a section with other horn players.
Now, something that I'd like to know just personally, being the carbon fiber part of it, reduces weight?
Reduces weight, but it also creates it reduces friction as well.
Okay.
So it creates a smoother, easier blow through.
Nice. Price point on something like this?
These horns will probably range in the neighborhood between $3,000 and $7,000, depending on modifications and specs. Some of the other horns over here, which are various players' signature models, like John Barnes, Skip Martin from the Daz Band, Arturo Sandoval, they all have some unique modifications that make them special. For instance, Skip Martin's horn has an enlarged bell, which creates a fuller, brighter sound.
Okay.
And then some of them have different weight brass housings, which give them some different tonal characteristics.
And if we wanted to do something, is this something that you buy the product specifically from the company? Is it somewhere, like I'm going to find them at more of wind instrument music houses?
Almost all of these are custom made, so there's no two that are exactly alike. So when you want one, you'll talk to Andres Keller, who's around here, or you'll talk to John. You'll talk to John Barnes. You tell him what you like, you tell him what kind of horn player you are, the kind of sound you want. He'll talk to Switzerland, and you'll get the horn you want.
Right on, right on. Now you guys got to come on over this side now. Come on.
Let's have some fun and go see all of these new toys.
Now, the cool thing is, the Carbo came up with the design of this actual trumpet. This is carbon fiber. Dr. Andy Keller understood that maybe we can make a trumpet out of carbon fiber. So Brad, he actually tried it, and with Sperry's help, which is the brains of the instrument here, they designed this incredible instrument. Now check this out. The whole deal with this, it's lighter, it plays more efficiently and effectively, and you don't have to kill yourself to play high notes. I'll show you. I'm not stressing, it's not straining, and it came out real nicely. Now, it's so effortless, okay? So then I can sort of like do some cool jazz stuff. Check this out.
I love jazz, and it's nice when somebody that's really good plays it, but really, I do love jazz. This is something going back forever. I remember as a kid, I'd go run around 16, 17, baked potato. Was in the baked potato in North Hollywood.
You the man.
So you know I know.
You the man. Right on, Brad. You know, it's fun. You know, it's Swiss made, and we're really enjoying showing cats that, you know, it's a new day. You don't have to the high notes. You relax, man, and hit that, and be more efficient and effective. And not only did we get a chance to bring this out a couple of years ago, we also have the trombone, which is really the big trumpet. I'm going to show you the
exactly.
Trombone is amazing, and it's so easy to play that I can even play the trombone. Don't try this at home. I don't play the trombone. I play trumpet. But check this out. Anybody can play this. It's so easy, and you should hear the pros on this thing, man. They are flying to the moon.
And you know what? I think we pass. I think it was Hollywood Park. I had to fly back from Minnesota, so we were making a joke on, hey, it's where the ponies play, and I just heard a pony call.
This is amazing. You know what? I'll do that for you on the trumpet. So I love these guys, man.
Here's something that I really love: the carbon fiber being a lot less weight, or a weightless instrument is amazing. You know, they used to be heavy. I wouldn't say cumbersome, but you did feel weight.
And you can clink these together and you won't dent it. You won't dent it.
That's even nicer. I mean, it's a gorgeous product.
If you drop this, boom, it won't dent. You can hit it with a hammer.
But don't
try that at home. No, they actually made me inside the studio. Hit it.
Really?
Yeah. I said, you got to be kidding me, man.
I mean, it's a great product. Now, we heard to get them, it's through you guys exclusively. They are custom-made instruments, which is even nicer.
Handmade.
And no two are the same.
Right.
And when you're looking at custom, that's what you want. You're one of a kind. So I'd say click the link down here. We'll have the Cabro stuff. You can get right to them. You can talk to the right people, explain to them what you need, and they will get it to you. And of course, when it's coming out of Europe, they put the extra time into it. They do it right.
Really, they do.
Some people say it's anal.
It is, and it's good.
I say
quality.
Exactly. You do it right, or you don't do it. They do it right. I've learned some new things, but I have always loved horns. And now I know when people ask me, what do you think? I know where to tell them. I say, hey, carbon fiber.
Right on, bro. Right on, bro.
So I love being on top of the curve. This was incredible. I'll show you some love that way. This was great. The Cabro, you guys have to check them out. We loved it, and you will see them soon.
Yeah, we're going to be rocking. Thanks, bro.
Thanks, Scott. Thanks again.
Thanks, bro.
We appreciate everything. This was great, and you've learned something new. I've learned something new. Oh, we asked the Cabro, thecabro.com, correct?
Yes.
The Cabro, yeah.
Thecabro.ch.
It'll be right down here. Everything we do, you know, there's a link
Also,
right down there to it.
You can contact me directly. Just hit my information, John Barnes. Actually, my email address is johnmbarnes@aol.com. I'm dealing with all the North America situations, so hit me up and I'll get you to the right people.
There you go. So now you know how to find them. And again, there's a link right down there. We appreciate everything, guys. One more time, B-Rad, Buzz TV. We're here with the best horns on the market. If you want one, this is where to be. We're off. See you guys. B-Rad here, Buzz TV. We're back at one of our favorite places, IK Multimedia. Talking with Peter, and I hear you have some new stuff, like the iRing.
Yes, we have iRing, we have iRig Mic HD that we've debuted here at Namm 2014.
Great, well, we're gonna go look at some of that stuff, but before we get into it, I will share you a little surprise. We met Star last year, really good stuff.
Yes.
Now, what Buzz TV is about, we find the unsigned artists all over the country, and actually the world, and we give them a little bit of some love. We mix it with some A-list guys and some gear. Sin Quern, Metal Sanaz, turned us on to a kid named Mohammed. What's up, Mohammed? You're getting the love.
Nice.
Guy lives in Iran.
Oh, wow.
Great little player, young cat, about 20. Because of politics, which I don't care about, it's not my deal.
Fair enough.
They cannot get anything in that country. You know, the embargoes and all that. We hooked him up, got him an Ibanez guitar, sent him an iPhone loaded with the iRig gear on it.
Very nice.
So he's able to actually use the tone bank. We set him up with the full recording studio.
Wow.
This got over to this kid in Iran. And I told Star about it. It's like, you know, they don't know about this stuff. So IK has a presence in Iran now.
Nice.
And the more he does, we get the media, we'll make sure you get it too.
Yeah,
because
send
again,
it over and we will
we want to
feature
make
it on
sure
our
you have it.
Facebook and-
Because, again, I love the product.
Oh, yeah.
You know, for a player to have my rig in my pocket, let alone I pick up an plus I own the HD iRig.
There you go.
Little bag, I'm ready to go.
Exactly.
Well, let's take a walk, show me some of the new stuff. I heard there's actually iRing stuff, a wearable product.
I hope I have them.
Perfect.
Yeah, we can go over to
So
iRig.
let's take a walk and go see what we have.
Push them out of my pocket here. Okay, iRing is it's all about motion control. So we've got an app here, iRing Music Maker, that we're featuring. Although this isn't the only thing you can do. You can control, like we say, for all your music apps and more. So we have a music app, we're going to work it into Groove Maker as well, Amplitude, Vocalize, all kinds of cool stuff. And we have this working here. But we also have an SDK for developers. They can contact us and they can work it into their gaming. They can work it into their health and fitness, and you'll see why. Because it's basically motion control, hands-free. You're not touching anything. You got the rings on, and you can do many cool things. So let's take a look at it.
I like that.
I mean, that's the proof is in the pudding, right?
Exactly.
All right, so we've got a groove concept here. Right now, you don't have to look at yourself when you do it. There's a grid. You've got different types of grooves here that you'll see in a minute, but I'm going to look at it. It'll help us out a little bit. So let's hit play. We got something here. So I'm going to need to get into the camera view. And as soon as I go here, I randomize these, making a nice little, let me turn this up a little bit. Hopefully the sound police don't get us here, but we won't go over 85 dB. I put my hand in the field, I randomize the grooves. Wait till I get something I like. I don't like that one. Right there, so I'm gonna lock them in. If I want to change one, I can do that too. That's a little better. So when I put my hand in, I get closer. I'm adding, I'll get out of the view. I'm adding any of these grooves. And as I come back, I'm taking them out. So I'm gonna take us down to just the kick drum there, really. And what do? Let's do a little bit of a filter. Now this is where the other hand comes in. I go into the field of view and I've got the filter. But yeah, I want to get a little more. So I'm controlling these both at the same time. I'm adding and subtracting grooves, and I'm changing the filter.
Now here's a question I have.
Surely.
As you were saying earlier, this works with all the applications. Not that we have it up, how would I use something like this with amplitude?
Well, it's going to work with our, it's not out yet, so
Okay.
we're going to work it into our, you can do different things. Since it transmits MIDI,
Right.
we're transmitting MIDI via, motion control, or we're translating it. You can do anything like in amplitude, you can turn off effects with MIDI. You can control different things. Like I watched Sample Tank, as a matter of fact, our keyboard product. I watched our developer working with that. He was playing notes, he was changing filters like that, but
Right.
all kinds of stuff. So you can do any stuff that's MIDI capable.
Very nice.
Great. I mean, just like I mentioned about the SDK. You've got the SDK, a developer can pick it up. It could be someone who has like an effects type of app, or it can be someone who has like a game where you can play. Like, let me see if we have it on here. Well, first let me show you. We've got some other things. We can actually play leads here. And I can play almost as fast as Jordan Rudess or somebody like this. Not with my real fingers, but I can do it with the iRing. And we love Jordan, by the way, and I'm sure he'll get on this too. So we've got that app. Let's see, we've got... Now, here is an example of gaming. A classic video game, which I will not mention. Here. We don't have the ball here for some reason.
Well, you can imagine it, that's all that matters.
Here, I'll tap that. Let me get that again. Here we go.
There you go.
And it's very hard to play against yourself. And see, we coded it so it doesn't go back, because I would lose a lot. And I paid him 20 bucks to make it so I would never lose. Sorry, you stay in the camera angle here, see?
Well, I like that. I gotta find someone that could make me never lose.
Yeah. In life or not?
Or just a video game. I'll take a cheat.
Exactly. Well, you can find those online.
That is true.
Yeah, I'm playing a little Pong. Oops, I didn't say it. I play a little...
Well, you know what? Something I like about it is that it's going to be open to other developers.
Right.
It's upgradable, obviously, because it's going to be an open source, and that's a big deal. It's great to get something. It's great to have something new on top of the curve.
Right.
But that it's upgradable, it's updatable, which means tomorrow you're not done. It's not obsolete. And I love that with you guys.
Exactly.
So now,
trying to go forward.
Exactly. What else do we have new this year?
All right, let's go check out.
Because I hear, right, I was just going to say, I hear there's an iRig. No, I knew about that, so let's go have some fun. Excuse me, guys.
Right now we have iRig Mic HD. iRig Mic HD is the upgrade to, or the newer version of iRig Mic. iRig Mic is our microphone that plugged into your input-output jack on your iOS device. Now, iRig Mic HD, that's digital input. Right here we have a 30-pin input, but it will also have Lightning and USB.
Oh, nice.
So what that means is, no noise, no crosstalk, pure quality sound. So while people are very happy using iRig Mic, now this will be pristine. They can be in their car, they can be anywhere they plug in, and it'll be just clear, digital quality sound. So right now we're running it through Vocal Live, which is our vocal app. iRig Mic HD is so simple. It's a digital input, plugs right in, recognized, and then you can sing or do your podcast or do whatever you like with all these effects that you can add to it. It's a handheld mic, as you see, so same form factor.
And again, if you're using one of their other products, like maybe Amplitude, there you go, you mic right in, you cross it over, you have a vocal track, or you're miking, let's say, maybe a drum situation, because though the drummer in the app is nice,
right,
there's things I can't get it to do, but I know I could tell my drummer, play that triple.
Exactly.
So
you can do that. You can mic up anything, like you said. I mean, we've mic'd with this version. We've mic'd up acoustic guitars, electric guitar amps, things like that. Yes, we make amplitude, but we really do play with real amps too.
Exactly.
Drums, like you said, we did like a one mic setup with drums that sounded great. And with this, again, no noise, very high quality, pristine sound.
Is the product available right now?
No, we will be coming out with that later. We'll be coming out with that later. We are working on it right now. We just announced it here, first time at Namm, and it's been long awaited, so we're going to get that out to you as fast as we can.
Perfect. And that is why you did not see us visit IK at CES, because it's more fun to come talk to them here.
Oh, come on, this is Namm.
Exactly. Price point?
That's a good question. I'll have to get back to you on that price point
okay.
right now.
Now, the eye rings themselves, available now?
They'll be available very soon, probably around, they'll be available this quarter, and they'll be around $25.
And when I get those, is it like one per, or is it a 2-pack? Or?
You get a pair, you can get them in different colors. I don't even remember which colors I had on my fingers, but we have the green and the white here. I don't remember if we have the silver around, but I would have showed you those. But we've got those colors that will be available, and we will have our apps and hopefully a slew of other apps through the SDK that you can use iRing with.
Perfect. We'll be getting our hands on some. Again, the price point on those are amazingly low, which is nice. What you'll be able to do with them, and as soon as I get myself a pair when they're on sale, we'll be doing a nice little demo to show you exactly some other ways to have some fun. Quick question, anything we might have left out? What do they need to know about IK that we didn't cover? Because we covered a lot of stuff last year, the iLouds, which are actually out, as they said, so grab yours.
That's what they need to know. iLoud is out. You can get it in major music retailers like Guitar Center. You can go hear it there. It's a little bit hard to hear anything here, but this really sounds loud, powerful, but clear. So this is something you can even mix with on the road. You can get a really clear sound, a really accurate sound, and it is loud. It goes up very, very, very loud. We can go much louder than even the Namm Sound Police let us go. They 85 dB, that's peanuts.
Oh, I know. They love to come around and tell you to turn down, which is funny because as they're telling me it's too loud, I'm going,
yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Now remember, links to everything are down here, so you'll have the IK site right to get to them. You can find them at major outlets, major retailers. Again, the iLouds are out. The iRig HD mic is coming soon. Same thing with the rings, so be sure to keep checking. We'll let you know when they're out as well. God, do we love the products.
Love you, man.
Peter, this was great. Buzz TV, IK Multimedia, one of the best places we love to come every year at Namm. We're going to see you guys. We're running out, and we're off. See ya. Be right here, Buzz TV. Something I'm really interested in because I love learning things. And this year for me and for Buzz TV, it's DJ equipment itself. And I'm here at Stanton.
That's right.
And you're going to show us the latest, coolest stuff.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, Stanton, DJ for life. We have products from starting out DJs all the way to professional. That's what's so awesome about Stanton. I'd like to introduce to you guys our SCS4 DJ unit. First of its kind, only one in the market. It's a USB mix station. You can mix from one deck to the other seamlessly through a hidden compartment here where you can just connect one USB flash drive or your external hard drive, and that would be everything that drives your system. All you have to
that's
do is,
hip.
That's it. This would be all you take to your rig. Just this. You have your audio outputs in the back, balanced outputs. CA as well.
Very nice.
And then you know how back in the day you used to take crates of records,
Exactly.
and the DJ mixer and the turntable and everything. Here is everything you would have. Scratch capabilities, mixing from one deck to the other with EQ, effects, looping capabilities. This is what's the next level of DJing.
So let me ask you a question. So let's say I have a 2 terabyte hard drive, little external I'm popping in there.
No doubt.
And I want to pull certain things up. Is this going to drive it? Am I searching basically for files or for songs, or how would I actually go about if I was searching a drive for product?
You're very technical. I like that, no doubt. Yeah, as soon as no matter the size of the drive, it's the songs. This can see up to 50,000 songs. So as long as that's a lot of music right there.
Exactly.
All you have to do is organize it through folders, just like you would do like a playlist. So 90s hip hop, 80s rock and roll, whatever. And then you would just go through playlist, select your playlist, and as you can see, we already have like hip hop, house, party rock music, and then there you're able to organize your music, quickly find your songs.
See, that's very hip, because again, I do remember those days when there were crates of stuff. I see how things are. We're based out of Vegas, so the club scene is monstrous there, and that's what drives everything. And this is honestly a product I could see working its way into the scene. You
don't need a laptop. That's what's so different about this unit. Like I said, it's just this. That's it.
Exactly.
Your headphone out, microphone input, you rock the party with just that.
Now, one more quick question. Is it just run by AC, or might there be a magical, it's running off a battery as well?
Oh, no, this one's AC. No battery at the moment.
Wasn't sure. I thought that might be a special thing. Now,
this is our line. We also have headphones, controllers. We also carry the Uber stand, which is the #1 DJ stand. As far as it folds up, very easy to use for all DJs. So we have a product for everyone. We have turntables, mixers, best turntable in the world called the Stray 150 for scratching, for mix, for house. That's what's up.
Now, what's the price point of this new little thing?
$499, and we just released a new software, version 5, which you can even quickly scroll through your music even quicker now.
And it is going to be updatable through the years, yes, correct?
Totally.
See, that's a biggie, because again, it's not just buying something, it's being able to update it and have it grow as, the field grows. Let's see, what other fun stuff? Well, let's see, we're at Stanton. Where could we buy this product right now?
Right now, all Guitar Centers, all Sam Ashes, all independent music stores that carry DJ stuff, most everybody has Stanton, and of course online. I mean, we sell a lot online, of course. It's StantonDJ.com, check out our videos. All the product information is there as well. And of course, you guys at BuzzTV, thank you guys for coming out, checking us out, supporting the DJ community. It's awesome what you guys do.
Well, again, that's where it is. EDC, that blows up my town once a year.
No doubt. Thank you guys.
So again, right down here is the links to Stanton. You'll find everything. You can see them in major stores, but it's more fun. Just call my buddy here and
anytime, Carlito.
Drop a line to him. Go to their site, get that product. You're gonna love this thing. I know a few DJs that I'm turning this on to right away. Check out our footage. And I can see this is definitely gonna be one of the top products this year.
Thank you, man.
Carlito, this was just it. I appreciate everything.
Anytime, all the time.
And this is great. Buzz TV, Carlito, Stanton, Gibson. We're out of here. B-Rad here, Buzz TV. I'm with Michael. We're at the Hercules booth. And here's some really cool things. I'm like a sponge. I love to learn new things. And I'm so damn clueless in the DJ world. So it's fun for me, fun for you, and hopefully fun for Michael.
No, it's definitely fun.
How you doing, Michael?
Great to meet you. Great to have you down.
So show me what Hercules has and some new stuff.
Sure. So we have actually 2 products that we released at CES. Okay, and both of them won Innovation Awards at CES.
I like that.
Right, it's a great thing. So we have our Way Neo, which is a speaker that works with light technology. And it has phenomenal sound. Which actually coordinates with our newest DJ product, which is our DJ Control Wave, which is a totally wireless DJ controller that works with the iPad. It's phenomenal.
So let me see if I could just get this real quick. I'm guessing Bluetooth to my iPad and my iPad's music library, but the actual control is not an app in my iPad, it is the physical device.
You have your choice of either.
Yes, you're very lucky. You get both. So you can control it within an app, on the iPad, as well as the controller.
Oh, that's just double bang for your buck there.
It's phenomenal. So we have Steve Sharp here, who does a lot of our demos and
hey, Steve.
All of our really cool stuff. And Steve is going to run you through a quick demo of the actual DJ Control Wave and how it works.
Then what I'm going to do is step to the side and just let Justin zoom in on Steve, and he's going to give it a go.
Cool.
So Steve, it's all on you.
All right. Hello, everybody. I'm Steve Sharp, product specialist for Hercules DJ Control line. here to talk to you about the DJ Control Wave, new for 2014. As you may have gathered, it is based on iPad. It works on a standard iPad, iPad mini, any generation of iPad you like. The app will be going up free. It is, however, only usable with this controller. It's the Wave edition, DJ.W edition of the Juiced, which is not presently. We're looking probably about April is what we're looking at for this to come out. So what you do, you fire up your app, wait for it to fire up, and it's the controller itself is very sleekly designed. You can put the iPad right in it. You can have it kind of in the stand. Let me move the speaker out of the way for a second. You can have it in kind of more the upright position or in more the laying down position, depending on what angle you prefer having your iPad at for your controls. And you'll see a dual deck control surface right here for you. And then we can go over here, open our music library, select our track, and begin to play. Oh, hang on, let me make some volume for you. This thing's a little sensitive, so give me just a second here to make sure.
Yeah, that's like me if I'm doing in-ears for people. I want to double check before I just go and make them deaf.
Here we are. It's coming out of our Bluetooth speaker right now. And the only thing that this is plugged in for is for power. This is, if you'd like to walk that around a little bit, you can see that totally. And what I'm doing over here is coming out of the speaker in his hand walking the floor of Namm 2014.
So you're just Bluetooth everything.
Absolutely. We can take it to the next level. Pull the cables completely out of this, and hey, we'll do it from here too. Just to give you a view of the app, this is the app that it runs with. And we'll put it in our cradle here and use our controls on our controller. All right, let's go over to our other deck and we will select another track to play. And there we are, there's our next track.
So Steve, let me ask you a question. Is the unit AC powered or does it actually run off battery by any
chance? It runs off battery. The unit itself is battery powered, and we have it charging right now, just as the iPad charges, just as the speaker charges, but they are batteries.
And what is the battery life per charge on that unit?
The battery life for here?
Yeah, for the controller, what's its battery charge like?
It's over 10 hours.
Okay, so 10 hours, you're not running out on the show.
I haven't played this at a party yet, so I can't testify myself, so I didn't know. Thank you, Michael. All right, so we've got our effects. We go over to our effects module here on our controller, press our effects, and I have a filter here, which is, are you used to the old like Chord chaos pad kind of things on mixing?
Yeah, exactly.
Come take a look at what you're doing.
Justin, come on over to this side and let's check this out.
That's your filter. What frequencies you're filtering out is just like as you do on the old chaos pads.
Oh, now that's nice. And as I said, you can see this. This is a very slim, sleek unit.
Yep.
Oh, no, I was just saying, I wanted to see exactly how light it was. And this thing.
We will on back, so don't take it with you. Oh. Lost connection. I don't know. There you go, see?
See now, let me,
all the kind of goodies, bells and whistles you want.
price point.
$299.
That's not bad, not at all. And
April we're talking about this.
And when this comes out, is this something I'm looking at, Guitar Center, Musician's Friend, or do I go to your website?
Our website is Hercules DJ Mix Room, which will advise you at that time exactly where our dealers are. But we're big with most of the places you get retail, get your products now. Talk to them about this and fishing items.
I mean, I love this product. I think a friend of mine, a couple DJs in Vegas, if they're not here, we're definitely going to make them watch this video and say, hey, this gets you out from maybe behind the booth and in the crowd bumping around.
Let me actually show you what it does to what you can do.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like I could see DJs now out in the mix versus I'm locked to my booth. and now it makes you almost, truly, you are a musician and a player. Deal with your crowd.
Interactivity that we didn't have before.
This is amazing stuff. I love that speaker. I just like that you're so Bluetooth with everything. I could just walk wherever. I hate cables, man. I just hate cables.
This will free you from your cables.
This is great stuff. Steve, Michael, I appreciate everything, guys. We're here at the Hercules booth. Don't forget, check them out. April, there's when they're planning on it. So check in March to know that it's coming in April. Come back, check it out, buy one. You're gonna love this stuff. Be rad.
DJMixer.com is the website. Namm 2014 Buzz TV. Thank you.
Thank you guys. We're out of here. Be rad here, Buzz TV. We're at one of my favorite places. We're at Sony. Now, why do I love Sony so much? We edit the show with Sony. I love my Sony smartwatch. I've had this sucker for years. Of course, the cameras are the best. We're gonna talk with Mike. We're gonna get into some editing stuff. I'm gonna learn a couple new tricks or two. We're gonna show you some fun stuff. Mike, how you doing today?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
Oh, life's great. I'm at one of my favorite places. So what new things does Sony have this year?
For the Namm show, we're bringing SoundForge Pro Mac 2. And we're bringing SpectraLayers Pro 2.1 update, okay? Now, these two programs work together in the form of Audio Master Suite Mac, which is SoundForge Pro Mac 2 and SpectraLayers Pro 2.1 together in a single package. Now, we put them together in a single package because we've unified them in a thing called interoperability. We've wired these two programs together so that they communicate seamlessly with each other, giving you the opportunity to edit audio in the waveform, in spectral domains, cutting edge, and traditional editing rolled up into one package. It's a beautiful thing.
And as I saw last year is when it actually went to Mac.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a great thing.
Yeah.
Well, let's see some of this stuff.
Okay. So here we have a really long audio file. It's an hour long. And there's a lot of different things going on in here. So, say for example, I want to get rid of a piano note. Take away a piano note. There's a lot of piano notes here. This is sort of a piano composition by Brian Eno, who we love, and it's called Thursday Afternoon. It's a classic ambient piece of music. So, say I were to zoom in on one of these notes here, and say this is a piano note here. So, let's drop a marker. Let's drop a marker on top of this. So now I can select this. Now remember, we're just selecting a small part of an hour-long file.
Exactly.
So I've got my selection. Now I go up here and I click this button, Edit in SpectraLayers Pro. Now this is one of the magic of these two programs working together. It's one of the magical things because they're wired together seamlessly. All I got to do is hit this button. Now SoundForge is going to go into idle and SpectraLayers 2 is going to come in. Now here we have our piano notes all here. We have our marker that I just laid down. And let's take a look at these piano notes here. Kind of hard to hear on the show floor, but SpectraLayers is such a visual program that you can actually see the piano notes.
Exactly.
Here we are. Here they are. And all we have to do to get rid of them is we start a new layer. And we'll grab our shape tool here. Bring our frequency spectrum down a little bit. Now, these are piano notes, and I can get on top of these things, and I can extract them out to their own separate layer, just like this, see? Now in SpectraLayers, you can see that these notes exist now on their own layer.
And which means you could edit, tweak, or do something with just those without affecting everything else in your track.
That's perfectly correct. And this time, we're going to make them go away. We're just going to make them disappear.
Perfect.
So what we do is, it's simple. We take the piano notes and we throw them 180 degrees out of phase with the source material. Now watch. Now you see them, now you don't. They're gone. All of the other audio material you can see is still in there. But look, there's holes in the spectrum now where the piano notes used to live. So now you see it, now you don't. Now you see it, now you don't. Now, when we're satisfied that those piano notes are gone, all we have to do is quit SpectraLayers Pro, export back to SoundForge Pro Mac 2.
Right.
Yes.
And we're back in SoundForge. Here's our edit, our marker, the piano note's gone, and we can continue editing. So you see what we have here is the convergence of waveform and spectral editing in a single package, Audio Master Suite Mac, where you can get, you know, the most futuristic along with the most traditional, all married up.
And I'm telling you, for something like that, you really need it. This is an amazing product.
It is.
And again, now you're in Mac form, which is the best thing. Quick question, price point.
We have Spectral Layers at $399, SoundForge Pro Mac at $299. Now together in a single package for $499, which makes it really the most competitive audio editing solution of this nature on the market. It's really the best option money can buy.
It really is, and then again, it's a Sony product, so that should tell you right there. Now let me ask you a couple questions because we use Vegas.
Right.
I love Vegas. Anything new going on, or are we just still with 12 because it's a great product?
We're with 12 for now, but we have an announcement to make in the very near future. Mum's a word for right now, but stay tuned. Keep going to SonyCreativeSoftware.com. Check the news. We always have something going on.
Now here's a question just for myself, and I like getting quick tips. When we're editing, because we shoot in 3D as well as 2D,
Right.
and I start to edit, I generally am doing the side-by-side when I, you know, for my product. What is the exact setting if I wanted to do it as just one frame? Like when I shoot and it comes in, it's played on, you know, as I don't have two screens, a left, right.
Gotcha.
Is there a way to edit that way in that mode?
I'm not exactly sure because I'm the audio product specialist.
Oh, well then I'll ask someone. Sorry about that. I shouldn't have played Stump the Band.
It's a great question, and we have our Vegas guy on hand who will give you the authoritative answer. I would screw it up, but I'm going to defer you over to the Vegas expert who will totally answer your question.
Perfect, because as I said, I like getting a quick hit if I could get it.
Totally.
But Mike, I love this. I mean, I could see it's something that's getting into our world because we do multi-track recording, as well as the show. We have an audio studio. And when we start mixing, this is the perfect thing. There are so many times I wanted to lose something or change something, and I'm stuck because I don't have a package that's this simple to jump around in.
You know, in the SoundForge Spectral Layers lineup, it's one of the fastest evolving sets of products in our product line. We're bringing a ton of new features. I haven't even really scratched the surface yet of the new features available in both SoundForge Pro Mac 2 and the Spectral Layers Pro 2.1 update. We have new plugins, we have reverb removal on the Spectral Layers side, we have event editing improvements, Nectar Elements plugin, a $129 value, included free with SoundForge Pro Mac 2. So, you know, this is a really fast evolving situation, and at the end of the month we're going to release these, check back, and we'll have some good deals lined up. Visit www.sonycreativesoftware.com. Come and check us out, get your questions answered. Email me directly if you have any questions about audio products. I'd be happy to answer them.
That's perfect, and it's funny because I was just about to say go to their website.
Absolutely.
And when you're there, check out their other things, because I just was able to read a text because I'm using the Sony smartwatch.
Beautiful.
Dude, Mike, thank you. I appreciate everything.
Hey, can I take a picture?
Oh, please.
Perfect.
Thank you, guys. Again, Sony, if you're not getting this stuff, you've really thrown your money in the street, because eventually you will. Thanks, guys. We're off.
Thank you so much.
We're going to see some more stuff. See you soon. B-Rad here, Buzz TV. Something really fun, only because I bumped into my best friend. And the thing is, when you know someone for 30 years and you branch out and you do some cool shit, I'm lucky enough to be able to show the best thing at Namm, best of show. So when your best friend's involved in that, how do you not do a segment about something you're going to use anyway? Tell me about this. Rick Silva, Zach Taylor, please tell me about this amazing product you guys have.
Well, Brad, this is the first, as it says here, the very first, world's first audio source separation software. It's the ultimate first step for vocal separation and instrumental creation. And what we've done is some things.
We have effectively rewritten the rules by which people are able to engage and interact with audio. The story has been up until now that whenever something is mixed and recorded and sent to tape, you can't go back. It's a one-way street. ADX Tracks is telling the world that it's not the end of the story, and you can now engage your audio as though you own the masters. Of course, we assume that you will take any legal ramifications that the copyright laws of this country mandate. I'm just kidding.
Well, you know, if you do that and you make some money, you might just get sued and give it all to the guy that you stole it from. So always get the licensing royalty for it.
Licensing.
You will, you know, in the end, you're going to actually have some money in your pocket if you do that.
Yes.
Absolutely, yeah, and we're just very proud. It's taken about 8 years of research, 4 years of development. Last year we really put the accelerator on and brought this out, and it's a very cool and unique concept in a very familiar environment. So we're doing spectral analysis, source separation, inside a DAW type of software that makes it very comfortable for all users, very quick learning curve, very cool results, and a lot of fun.
What about cross-platform? PC, Apple, or are we just locked in one as of now?
Well, for now, we decided that we're going to go with Mac-based only first, but we do support 10.6 through 10.9, and we're only going to branch out into the future. We got to make sure that we get the right traction here and get everything as stable as we possibly can, get the feature sets that we really want, and then we'll dive into the next platform.
Well, you know what? I like that you're Mac-based because, again, in this world, you really need to be going Mac versus PC. Yep. Price point.
Price point.
Yeah, well, so right now, for any persons who are lucky enough to find us at Namm, you get a free download. I think it works till the end of the month.
Yep.
But further from there, we're going to actually be operating as a cloud processing company, mostly because the algorithm is extremely CPU intensive.
Right.
And so rather than having the process bog down your computer, you're going to send a very small file to us, to the cloud. We're going to process the filter for you, send it back to you. It happens in about 10 or 20 seconds, and you're going to have the extraction available much faster than you would do it natively.
Right. So
wow, 10 to 20 seconds, that is amazing. I really, really do like that.
Yeah.
Because that was going to be my next question of, if I send it to you, when am I going to see it? I'm sitting in my studio working now.
Yes, it's less than real time, every time. There's also, as far as the price point is concerned, it's going to be a subscription-based model. So you can enjoy all of the benefits of tracks and the audio separation for a little over $240 per year. It comes with 120 content minutes,
right.
Content separation minutes, and you can always buy more content package bundles once you run out of time, but you have unlimited processing after the separation is done. So you're not restricted by just the 120 content minutes that you separate. You can then post-process those over and over and over with our multi-algorithmic processing. And we have a spatial isolation tool, we have a drum reduction tool, everything is built into the interface, and you can use those regardless if you have any minutes left or not.
You know, I love this stuff because I remember back in the day, a couple friends with 4 tracks ponging back and forth, going, boy, I wish I could keep this or get rid of that. You know, I don't feel old. But boy, things have sure changed when we were kids.
Absolutely.
I did actually want to add something. A lot of the old school guys are invariably going to take exception to this new stuff, which might infringe on people's IP. We want to say that a large chunk of the audience that we're trying to cater to are people who are trying to preserve and to restore audio. This technology is going to allow those content owners to be able to work with the vocal stems and work with the subject content in a way where they can process it separate from the instrumental backtrack. So it's actually going to be able to empower artists and
to reinvigorate any of their old catalog and all of this stuff.
Absolutely.
And that's what you can see by all of the artists that we've worked with. We've worked with the biggest producers, David Foster, Universal Music Group. We have some great, we've worked with Hans Zimmer, we've worked with the biggest and the best, and we have countless titles that we've done over the years, and now it's really fun. We've been doing it as a service for the last 5 years or 4 years,
right.
And it's really interesting to be able to put that power in the control of the fans and the people that actually create the music.
Well, that's another thing, because a lot of these young kids coming up need to know this. Technology is always changing, it's always getting better, and it's a tool that's going to help you. And you guys came out with a product that truly is above the curve. But then again, they don't give best of show out to something that looks pretty. They give best of show out to the best of the show.
Yes.
And again, I'm just lucky I bumped into you because just because of the personal thing, and let alone I'm personally blushing because of what you done, man.
Thanks
Dude, I really appreciate it. Zach, Rick Silva,
One site where I've had
you know, Audiomatics. Now, real quick, website, where do I find it?
Audiodynamics.com.
There you go. Links right down here. You're gonna find it. You're gonna use it. And if you're smart, because this is gonna air before, you know, get a hold of them. Maybe get a free subscription. You got a little bit. Try it, and then you're gonna wanna, you know, go monthly. I'm there, because I will. Again, guys, this is the best. I really appreciate it. B-Rad, Buzz TV. We're out of here. See you guys. B-Rad here, Buzz TV. We are on the John Lennon bus. Now, quick story, because we were at Namm last year, we did a great segment in this bus. I think it was about 20 plus minutes long. Got to editing, there was no fucking audio. So, needless to say, I waited a year to get back here. Besides our top 10 picks of Namm, this is our top 10 informational piece, let alone what it does. We are really impressed with the mission, everything it does, and this is a very big deal to us. And again, Namm sees it for what it is as well. You have a whole new area from where you were last year. They're knee-deep in the mix. So you know what? We're just going to dive right in, and please tell me about the bus and everything that it does.
Absolutely. Well, basically, this place is amazing. It's a nonprofit mobile recording studio, and what we do is we travel all around the country 10 months a year, and we help students write songs and make music videos for free. We get to do journalism projects, documentary work, a whole host of different things, and students really have the opportunity to come in and in 8 hours, whether they've ever touched an instrument or not, held a camera or not, we take that time and we'll create an original project, top to bottom, from conception to completion in that time frame. 8 hours, not a lot of time. So everything on this bus is connected and ready to go so that we can dive right in and get it done.
This is an amazing bus. You're going to love the tour. So let's show me.
Totally.
Or show them.
So right now you're in room 1, and room 1 is really dedicated to video production. So if you look, we have these HD robotic cameras mounted all around, and it allows us to basically capture everything that's going on in this bus all the time. So a really fun part is we're actually a live broadcast facility as well. So here we have a TriCaster, which students get to totally transform their day. They get to work with artists, they get to produce content. We love to collaborate with not only artists but students and give these kids an opportunity to get their video chops down, to maybe just get experience with interviewing an artist or interviewing each other, creating these projects, and we get to do so much right here in room 1. Now, go ahead.
You know, real quick, I'm blown away because I didn't see this, or no, maybe you didn't have it last year, is the TriCaster function. Being able to stream live, something we're working on trying to get to do. It's not a simple thing, especially trying to find signals so you get video that's actually watchable. So again, damn, I'm impressed.
It's really nice, and our sponsors take such good care of us, and we actually have a broadcast service called TotoCast, and they've given us a full broadcast antenna for the bus, so we have a direct link to space and just get to provide this content, share it with the world, and it's such a wonderful opportunity. Now, in addition to that, we really do a lot of editing in this room. This is not only an audio production room, but it's also a complete video production space. So students get to come in, they're welcomed here, they get to really see all about what the bus is. We have a 5.1 surround sound system. We have all these really cool tools in here, and we try to get them as involved as possible. Now check this out. If we walk back this way, we are approaching room 2. But before we get to room 2, what I want to show you is the ability for us to completely isolate this bus into 3 separate rooms, right? So room 1 is mostly video production, but room 2 is really an audio production suite. When we track on this bus, when we're doing our recording, we really need to have some kind of ability to acoustically separate each room. That really gives us an opportunity to use every inch of this bus as optimum recording space. So if I close this off right now, we have an acoustically isolated panel. Check this out.
I can't see him. I know he's saying something, but I can't hear him. That is so cool. I know you were talking to us back there. Yep. The thing's soundproof. I love that, you know, you could frost it. Being in there, I see no one. And again, it's not that people there, but it's sometimes just seeing someone throws you off.
Absolutely. Especially if students are, you know, having trouble getting their vocal takes or something like that. It gives them a little barrier, we can dim the lights, and they have their own little bubble, which really helps with performance stuff.
It really does. You know? I mean, this thing's, you know, the more we go, the more fun it gets.
Come on back. So back here is the music production suite. This is room 2, and we have our Yamaha 900K DTX 900K drums. We've got our CP4 piano. Again, a 5.1 surround sound system in here. On the left is actually our CMR. That's kind of the brain of the bus. It has all of the production equipment in it. We have Apogee conversion. We have a Mac Pro for the front room, Mac Pro for room 2. We have a Pro Tools HDX2 system, just a whole host of audio production stuff, you know? And then we actually have in this room as well, this is Hans here. Hans is one of our producers and engineers on board the bus.
Hans. Oh, love your bus, man. We really love what you guys do.
Your bus today.
Yeah.
It's whoever's on board the bus.
Dude, that's a great attitude.
Yeah.
That really is.
So as you notice here, we have these overhead racks. These allow us to have all kinds of rack gear, including our SSL pre's, that allow us to get some great audio quality. You know, the production on this bus, not only do we go extremely quickly being, producing in 8 hours, but we also are able to keep it at the highest quality because the sponsors provide all this cool stuff. Now, we have one more room here. Come on back, room 3. Room 3 has 3 major purposes. The first one, as you might have noticed, it's our bedroom. We live on this bus 10 months a year, traveling coast to coast, waking up in different cities each and every day. The 3 guys live in these 1, 2, and there's a back bunk here. And as we travel around, you know, we spend each and every day working, creating this content with kids. It helps so much for us to be able to be in-house and mobile all the time. We have a professional driver that takes us around, and we just get the star treatment, man. We get to do it all.
I mean, I haven't been on a tour bus that's this cool, period. I've been on a lot of buses, and they have a fun lounge area.
But
nothing like this.
But this actually would be the back lounge in one of these, but
Correct.
we completely converted this entire bus into a full-on multimedia studio that is really, really built for production. And this room actually can be separated like I separated the front with an acoustically isolating glass door. And so that creates a vocal booth back here, and it gives us another isolation room.
Which is nice. I mean, you guys see this, and I know it looks nice. If you were standing in it, it might be underwear change time.
It happens.
It's an amazing facility, and what you guys do and what you're able to do. And, 8 hours truly is nothing. It could take me 20 hours, and I'm still working on drum tracks.
Yeah.
But I've seen work that's come out of it. It's all on the net. You could find some of the stuff. But the best thing, if you're a young cat and you know they're coming through your town and there's something set up, find the time. Don't miss out. You're really, really going to get more than you could ever imagine. Books are great. Videos are really cool. But until your hands are touching something and you're working with it, that's when your brain links it together and it's something. And you can't ask for anything better than what the John Lennon's bus has done. You have an amazing group of sponsors. I mean, in fact, let's plug them. They really need the love that they've been given. Who's doing things for the bus?
We have so many wonderful sponsors, and without them, we really wouldn't be able to do this. And it's so nice to be able to have some of these pieces. For instance, we have Apple computers. They provide all of the computers and power for the bus. Sony cameras, it just hooks us up with some incredible pieces of camera equipment that the kids get hands-on with. We're talking like $15,000 camera you hand to a high school kid and say, let's create some content. Yamaha came in a really big way in 2014. They brought these, like I said, the drum set and the piano, and really are allowing us to have an incredible host of digital instruments for the students to work with. And the list goes on and on and on. It's really an incredible opportunity for them to be involved and us to be able to have all of this really cool gear.
And again, I truly love everything. Was disappointed we lost audio, but I truly can say this year was a better segment. We've learned a little more. I've seen some more stuff. The TriCaster thing blows me away. A direct link to space. Just think, you do something right, you might be doing something in your town. They might be getting it out live to the world. And to get a live feed, unless you've tried it, it is not easy or cheap.
Now, what's so cool, though, is that anyone can request the bus, right? So all you have to do is go on our website, LennonBus.org, and submit a stop request. And anyone can have the bus come to their school or community organization completely for free, and we set up and do a session and create a project and share art, music, creativity with students day in and day out, 10 months a year with the John Lennon Educational Tour Bus. And you can see all of the video content that we produce throughout the year on our YouTube channel, the John Lennon Bus YouTube channel. And yeah, they can keep in touch with us in so many ways.
Links to that right down here. So hit it, you'll find the video, you'll find the link to their site. Two things I will guarantee. This is something I will bet the farm on. There will be requests from Las Vegas. That's where we're based. We work heavily with certain schools. Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp is based out of there. They have a great one. And when we sit down with them, they might see, you know, this might be something to bring in for, you know, and tie it in with Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp. Also, Detroit Dungeon. I know VJ Strokenfeld, you got it. He's on top of the game. He will be making sure that the right people there, and Detroit, you know, you could say what you want about that town, but remember, Motown. So I could guarantee requests will be coming. Hopefully they'll be accepted, and that all falls into tour windows, but I know we will be wanting you to come out, share this with our people in the world. This is an amazing thing.
Thank you so much for coming
by.
by.
No, thank you. This is, you know, one of the best things we've done at Namm. I found the top piece of gear, found an artist or two I really liked, had a couple great exclusives. For information, this is it. Nothing better. You'll get nothing, you know, other than top of the line. But if you're lucky enough and you could be standing here and get some work done, it's a story for your grandkids, people.
Absolutely. Well, hey,
thank you.
Hopefully, see you down the road soon.
Oh, definitely. We got to run. There's so many people that want to take this tour. So we're out of here. B-Rad, Buzz TV, Detroit Dungeon, Peek from the Pit in the UK, and the John Lennon Bus. See you guys. B-Rad here, Buzz TV. Something I'm really, really looking forward to. I'm with Chris from Tronicle Tune.
Hi, Brad. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you. So tell me about this great product you have as a guitar player. I am oh so interested.
Great. It's called Tronicle Tune. It's a retrofit kit that you can put in afterwards without any alterations. That tunes your guitar and also do alternate tunings. Let's start. You know, I start with the standard tuning. Let's say next song, I want to play like a little Hendrix tune, right? So I go to the Hendrix tuning. Right. I go on enter, and now I strum all the strings. When they're green, they're in tune. When they're yellow, they are tuning. When they're red, they're still not in tune. So I just touch up the two, you know. So I leave the sound on that you can hear what I'm doing on the other side. And now I can play my Hendrix song. Say next song I want to play a little, you know, Rolling Stones cover like Open G, right?
Exactly.
Strum all the strings. It's a retrofit kit that comes with 18 different open tunings. 6 you can program yourself, you know. And this is the Open G. Everybody knows this song now. Right.
So Chris, let me ask you, the retrofit kit will fit on pretty much any guitar?
Yeah, we have most guitar models. We have at this point 800 different guitar models that fit. This, for example, would be like for a Strat. We also have acoustic guitar models, you know. It's so easy to drop fit installation. So what you do is you just, you know, unmount the original tuners. It's fine.
Okay.
And then this drop fits in. This is for a Strat, for example, right? Just drop fits in the existing drill holes, no alterations, no drilling. You put on the locking nuts, the hex nuts, you know, that are in the package. There's even a little wrench. Takes 10-15 minutes. That's it.
Wow. That's a great, great thing. So let me ask you a couple of other things.
Yes.
Price point on something like this?
It's all made in Germany, you know, with 3 years of warranty, and it retails for $299 USD.
And where would we find something like this?
Right now, the easiest would be to go to tronicle.com, you know, our web store. But there's like dealers are picking up more and more in the US also.
Now, one more thing. Is there going to come a time that, let's just say, with what you have, could I add things? Will you be doing more or less updates or upgrades for it?
Well, at this point, it comes as it is. You can program certain things, but there will be an update adapter that you can buy in the store to update it.
See, so there you go. You're not just stuck with something that's great now, but down the road you need a little more. You have guys like this that are going to update the product, get it in your hands, and make things so easy. because there's nothing worse than taking time. And how often can we really bring 5 guitars with us to any gig?
Right? Our next one. What about like a little, you know, E major tuning? You know, just strum all the strings. I strum. Red means not in tune, green means in tune, yellow means tuning. So it's almost done. One string was left, the B string is touching up, and now next song is like. Right? And back to standard tuning. Just a push of a button, strum all the strings, and it all works with a lithium polymer battery. It's good for 300 different tunings. It's rechargeable, takes 1 hour to recharge it. Here it is. You know, very lightweight.
Very nice.
The weight of all of the system, everything contained, right, is less weight than 6 locking go-to tuners. So you don't have a problem with the weight either. Another cool thing is like a string change feature, right? Let's change strings or your string breaks or whatever, right? Let's go to the string change feature.
Oh, that's great.
There we go.
That is just great.
I put a new string on, like start at the bottom. I always go to the first opening and lock it with my fingers or like with a coin.
Right.
Now I just bring it up to tension again, and as soon as there's a note, the system kicks in. And now I can play my song again. Then you see you also can use it manually. So when the battery like is empty and you forgot to charge it, yeah, just detune it, and you can see it's not a trick. Right? Bad. Chronicle tune, all made in Germany, 3 years warranty, retails for $2.99, and the easiest way to get it is at our webpage, chronicle.com.
Link right down here. We're getting one. Now we saw something that, well, I'd say they wanted to do something. Major guitar company. I liked it for a second. This is it. If you're getting anything, it's this or nothing. Again, I can't bring 5 guitars with me, let alone all the things this does. The string changer, let alone the string changer, Chris.
Thanks.
That sold me right there. But with all the tunings, upgradability, rechargeable battery, which means, like me, you're carrying more than one battery, because I always forget to charge.
Yep.
Almost every make of guitar, and if they don't have it, and it's something popular, they will have it. Again, Chris, this was amazing.
Thank you.
One of
Thanks for your time.
this we can say will be somewhere in our top 10 products this year. It is that amazing. We love what we saw. Chronicle tune, hit that link, pick some up. You'll see us doing a demo when we get ours. Again, Chris, this was great. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Be rad, Buzz TV, Chronicle tune. We're off.